Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce, my name is Nyemas Afriliasa. I'm from class B2 with number of student F1022211033. Okay, here I will convey what I got from the conference that I attended for 2 days on June 1st to 2nd yesterday. Alright, here I start from Dr. Diah S. Ciptaningrum MED, Yogyakarta State University, Indonesia. And the title is Pedagogy, Creativity, and Innovation in Language Learning and Teaching. And moderator is Dr. Regina MPD. And here I conclude the content of his speech is Best Practices 1. Building relationship through intellectual dialogue and growing engagement, or BRIDGE, partnership program between Australian and Indonesian schools, and its principal aim is to increase intellectual understanding between Indonesia and Australian in addition to learning both Indonesia and English language. And next, Budi Anissa PhD and Dr. Istiqomah. They are from Embassy of the Republic of Indonesia in Berlin, German. And two, Yain Pontianak, Indonesia. And the title is Code Switching and Code Mixing Towards Learning Autonomy, moderator, and Dwirianti PhD. Here I say here from what I say. If code switching is a term in linguistics referring to using more than one language or dialect in conversation. Bilinguals who can speak at least two languages fluently have the ability to use elements of both languages when conversing with another bilingual. What is said is scientifically and phonological appropriate. That means that even if words from another language are included into the sentence, and they will be adapted to the grammatical rules of the first language. And code switching can occur between sentence or intersentential, or within a single sentence or intersentential. Code switching is now considered to be a normal and natural product of interaction between the bilingual or multilingual speakers' language. Code mixing refers to the mixing of two or more language varieties in speech. Some scholars use the terms code mixing and code switching interchangeably, especially in studies of syntax, morphology, and other formal aspects of language. Other assumes more specific definition of code mixing, but the specific definition may be different in different subfields of linguistics, education theory, communication, education. And code mixing is similar to the use or creations of pidgins. But while pidgin is created across groups that do not share a common language, code mixing may occur with a multilingual setting where speakers share more than language. Code mixing and interchangeably is a coding system used for communication between two or more parties used on occasion. And next is Dr. Bilal Qureshi. He is from Sokyung University, Seoul or South Korea. He is the one I like the most because his speaking style is very easy to understand. With the title is Are Virtual Classes the Solution? Virtual Classroom Management Solution for COVID-19 Related anxiety issues, and the moderator is Alvina Yolanda MSc. And here I say role of education system schools more than just physical buildings that provide academic contents. They provide regular access to food and health care educators. Do more than just stimulates minds, they provide critical social, emotional support, community-based organization, and important role in supporting and protecting, yes, student beyond the school day. That is what this research kind of mentioned a few things. Now we are going towards the wrap up and toward the solution. Role of education school is not just a physical building. Okay, next, here Dr. Asma Al Sakaf from University Malaysia Sabah, from Malaysia. Yeah, the title is Language Teaching and Learning in a Post-COVID-19 Era, concern about curricular assessment and autonomous learning and teaching. And moderator is Yuniarti MPD. Here I got strengthening the community's commitment to education as a collective good by instilling awareness that we educate not only children and the younger generation but also the general public. Community involved learning and community-led learning are key components of education. This should be at the center of any strategy to address current and future challenges. Most importantly, we need to increase our commitment. We need to increase the awareness we have. And next, Datin Dr. Thusarani Rajendra, teacher education, yes. Title C is Harnessing Creativity in the Language Classroom. Okay, here I mean that formula for creating anti-fragile creativity, speech with diversity and empowerment and humility are tried with design thinking. There is so much diversity and empowerment and humility in that space. This is the main element of design thinking. The first is empathy, the second is definite, and the third and last prototype is testing. Yes, there are all circle of we look at it. This is a 5-step, yes, model that was originally proposed by the Hasso-Plattner Design Institute at Stanford and continues to be used by individuals and companies for better. Alright, after that we have 3 break rooms. It is break room 1, break room 2, and break room 3, and I have break room 3. And here I start from Alvin Barata, Silvani, Lilis Patria, and they are from University of Tanjung Pura, Indonesia. And their title is Comparison Curriculum Analysis between Indonesia KTSP 2016 and 2013 curriculums in textbook. Yes, here the conclusion is the 2013 curriculum and 2016 KTSP are still useful until now. Moreover, the 2016 KTSP method is very good and helps to improve abilities and facilitated the learning system. And second is Beatrice Ellen Taufik, yes. She is from University of Tanjung Pura, Indonesia. She title is Designing Book of Summary as Supplementary English Materials for Senior High School. At student in the remote area, and here at this meeting I concluded that the learning method provided by the presenter was very useful. And here it is explained how useful the summary is. With a summary of the material we can learn anywhere, and we are easier to remember because we have written and read, so this method is good for practice and improve knowledge. And yes, okay, next we with Anissa Putri Cahyani. She is from ISI Surakarta, Indonesia, and she title is Bringing Traditional Arts in Teaching English for Visual Art Students in Indonesia. And here I say the art effective supporting learning for students of varying abilities and linguistic and cultural backgrounds, providing students with new avenues for success and opportunities to bond with their peers in a meaningful way. Roni 2004. Indonesian traditional arts are incorporated in English teaching and learning through the topic of materials, classroom tasks, and assessment. The implementation is just following Ismail of study program. Okay, next, Hairunisa from Universitas Tanjung Pura, Indonesia. And his title is An Analysis on English Textbook entitled Bahasa Inggris for 10th grade student of senior high school B. My conclusion is the English textbooks entitled Bahasa Inggris for 10 tahun grade students of senior high is relevant English textbook material with the basic competence of the curriculum 2013. All themes in every chapter appropriate with the basic competence of the curriculum 2013, and there are 15 themes in the English textbook entitled Bahasa Inggris of 10 tahun grade student of senior high school. Each chapter delivered learning objective. Also, it has vocabulary building, pronunciation practice, reading comprehension, vocabulary exercise, grammar review, writing skills, speaking skill or dialogue, and listening comprehension. Yes, all chapters on the English textbook that are materials conform to basic competence of the curriculum 2013. Also, its colorful version book made students motivated to learn English. Alright, and now we go to the second day. Is day 2, Thursday, 2nd of June 2022. Main room featured presentation is number 1 is Nur Rahmiani MPD and Marwandi MPD. They are from IAIN Pontianak, Indonesia and SMTI Pontianak, Indonesia. The title is Teaching English Through a Bilingual Learning Ecosystem in Secondary Vocational School of Industrial Technology, and moderator is Ari Kardianto, SPD. My conclusion here is BLA in Learning English at SVS SMTI Pontianak requires teacher collaboration with a specific domain of scientific intelligence. And number 2 is 2 elements, both biotic and abiotic, can be bound well because an ecosystem support 5 collaboration learning circles: CO planning, CO teaching, and CO observing. Number 3 is CO assessing and CO reflecting, improving student English skill, which was previously limited to only 19 minutes. and 4, yes, the improvement of the English language skill SVS SMTE student is expected to be correlated with an increase in the TOEIC score. And next is plenary 4. Here Asok Professor Pratya Bin Medne, PhD, Fatoni University, Thailand. And the title is Access Program, Challenges and Opportunities for the Preparation of Learning English. Yes, in the next 50 society. Yes, and the moderator Malikul Hafiz MPD. And here my conclusion is the English Access Micro Scholarship Program or Access provides a foundation English language skill to students aged 30 to 20. Since launching as a pilot in FY 2004, the Access program has reached and more than 1.500 students in over 80 countries in all regions of the world. International Language Academy of Fatoni University or ILA was considered by US Embassy Bangkok to organize this access program for the first site in the south of Thailand project in 2020. And conclusion is supporting factor for learning access are technology skills, life skill, outward skill, and 50 society. Okay, and now I will convey the results of my understanding on parallel 2 in the break room 3. Here, number 1 is Anastasia Lee from Universitas Tanjung Pura, Indonesia, and the title is Analysis of the Application of the Pearson Curriculum for Kindergarten Students. And what I got is background of the study. 1. The need to prepare very young learners to use a foreign language through awakening their language awareness and intellectual sensitivity, as well as the need to develop a positive motivation toward language learning at the further levels of their future education. Curtin and Dahlberg observed that one reason to begin language learning with very young children is that they have more time to acquire language. And conclusion is 1. Students are not completely fluent in both language, and number 2, students will more likely to face difficulties in higher level of education because K13 foreign curriculum students tend to need two tutors in Bahasa Indonesia and English. And second is Okta Pridea Wahyuni and Malikul Hafiz and Citra Kusumaningsih from IKIP PGRI Pontianak, Indonesia. The title is Investigating Social Media Usage as Learning Media, the EFL Student Perception. And I got if student behavior in using social media for learning English, majority of students only spend less than half of their time using social media to actually learn English from social media in a day. And next, this study result also revealed that the reason most students choose to use social media is for information or news update. And next, YouTube, followed by Instagram and WhatsApp, are the most frequently used social media by students to improve English language skill. And conclusion here is after combining the result of the research, the researcher found out how students perceive using social media as English learning media. Based on the findings, students generally have positive perception of social media usage. As English learner students who use social media for learning English need to be wiser and more careful in using social media regarding to the challenges or problems while using social media for learning English. And third, here Paulus Widiatmoko from UKDW DW Yogyakarta from Indonesia, and the title is COVID-19 Pedagogy, how it is not just shifting the instructional online. Yes, and here my conclusion is solution to overcome distance learning, namely blending synchronous and asynchronous media. Synchronous learning environment blended solution. Asynchronous media, asynchronous learning environment. Design course was designed for F2F delivery format and for dance, and teacher and student purposely choose this format. Planned online education has a intentional commitment, carefully vetted resolution, and planned assessment using proven evaluation frameworks is designed for sustainability. Yes. And okay, next we go to parallel 3, and I got breakroom 3, and here the last and the fourth is Noni Ayu Hasma Putri from Universitas Tanjung Pura, Indonesia, and the title is an analysis of English textbooks entitled When English Rings a Bell. And here an analysis of textbooks entitled Pathway to English, published by Erlangga at the first semester of the 11th grade of Senior High School Rohmatillah and Devi Audina Pratama 2017. The Pathway to English textbook published, and my conclusion: the learning materials were successfully included and developed support material. It was also provided and developed appropriate topics and multimedia using based on the syllabus guidance. On the other hand, this textbook weakness about there were not available criteria and lacked notes of instrument vocabulary and pronunciation. Yes, and research method design here, document analysis or qualitative method, technique of data collection, and number 2 is English textbook document checklist. Okay, yes, that's all, enough. Okay, I have finished conveying the contents of the conference that I attended for 2 days on first and second days in June 2022, and my conclusion here is that I understand that education is broad, interesting, very useful for us, and endless. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.